Assalamualaikum. I am NUR'ASYIQIN binti Fauzi. Matric number S67728. Now I will show how I get my answer for assignment Individu 3213. For question A, required to find plan-wide POHR. So I will use estimated total factory overhead cost given in the question for 256,000 and estimated direct labor hours. Direct labor hours as our activity base. Given equation is 16,000 ringgit. So to find plan-wide POHR, 256,000 divided with 60,000, so get 60 ringgit. Question B, requirement for overhead applied for each job given, 3 job given, job Y12, job D20 and job 33. So to find applied overhead job Y12, I will take direct labor cost in question given, 12,220 and find direct labor hours for job 112. How to find? 12,220 we divide for 20 ringgit cost per hour given in question and we get 6,011 hours. To find apply overhead job 112, 50 ringgit we get from question A times which 611 hours. So we get 9,776 ringgit. For job D20, take direct labor cost in the question, 8,060 ringgit, and find direct labor hour cost, 8,060 ringgit, divide with 20 ringgit cost per hour, and we get 403 hours. Find apply overhead job D20, 60 ringgit, times which 403 hours, so we get 6,448 ringgit. Last, job E33. Take the direct labor cost in question, 3,640 and find direct labor hours, 640 times which 20 ringgit per hours. So we get 182 hours. Find apply overhead, 60 ringgit times which 182,000 hours. So we get 2,912 ringgit. So done for question B, we move to question C. Required to find actual factory overhead cost. In the question given, determine overhead cost. So I will get indirect labor, indirect materials, depreciation of manufacturing assets, factory utility cost, and factory overhead cost as actual factory overhead. So the indirect labor cost for 5,000, indirect materials, question C, use 180,000 of material for production and 6,000 of which was for indirect materials. So 6,000 is indirect materials. So 6,000 ringgit. Depreciation of manufacturing assets given 4,000 ringgit. Next, factory utility cost given 3,600 ringgit. And last, factory overhead cost given 3,200 ringgit. So calculate all this amount, we get 21,800 ringgit for actual factory overhead costs. Question D, find over or under applied overhead. Actual factory overhead we've already calculated here. So just take the same amount and we just find for applied overhead. Applied overhead 16,000 ringgit times which given question total hours for all job is 1,196 hours. So take this amount. Then we get 90,136,000 ringgit for applied overhead. So to find over or under, we just take actual minus applied. So we will get 2,664. Yes, for amount under applied overhead. Next, question E, required to find cost of good manufacture. First, we find for direct materials. For direct materials. Equation given, see 180,000 materials are used. So 180,000 materials used minus which indirect materials given 6,000 ringgit for indirect materials. So minus 6,000. Okay. 1,074,000 for direct materials. Next, job Y12. Cost for job direct labor hour Y12. Question given 12,000. Question given 12,220. Job D20. 8,060 ringgit. Job 33. 3,640. Calculate all this job and we get 23,920. Next, factory overhead. Factory overhead, we take for actual overhead. $21,800. We calculate 174,000 for direct materials plus 23,920 for direct labor plus 21,800 for factory overhead. Okay, 290,720. Plus which beginning work in process. Question already given work in process. 21,000. So we get 240,720. Next, minus which ending work in process. Already given minus work in process 149,060 ringgit. So last we get 91,660. Okay. This amount for COGM. Last question, find income statement. Equation already given. Sales amount is 120,000. And equation already given, beginning finished goods 108,000. We already calculate for COGM 91,660. So beginning plus COGM get 599 ringgit 660 minus which ending finished goods 62,000. So we get COGM 137,626. Because of we get under applied, so we need to plus this amount 200,664. Okay, 140 ringgit 324. And for gross profit, sales minus 140,324, we get 20,324 ringgit negative. So this all the expense in question given. So we get selling emergency salaries. Question given for $12,000. 12,000 ringgit. Next, depreciation of selling emergency asset. Question given for 3,000. And last, advertising expense 7,000. So calculate all this expense. Just get 22,000. And to find net loss, here is 42,324. This as we categorize as net loss because we loss for this and gross loss. Sorry. my final answer, 42,324. Negative. Thank you.